Hello and welcome to a special edition of the Short Vort live from Yerushalayim with the Knesset in the background. A few quick vorts. The first one I heard from Rabbi Fishman in Kahal Hasidim in Shari Chesed. He quoted the Biyana Rebbe that says, Vayikach Korach ben Levi. Korach and perhaps even Shevet Levi were takers. And that's why later on it says, Rav Lachem b'nei Levi. You have much b'nei Levi because you are takers, you have a lot. You're also stingy. And therefore, even when you give only a little. Therefore, it later says, Hama'at mikem. When it comes from you, it is only a little. You take a lot. Also, along this theme, the rabbi talked about that if there were two stores that were in a similar business, one of them was in it to make money, and one was in it to make sure that people in the community had what they needed. The first one, when he sold, he was taking money for the prices. He was taking for himself. He just wanted more and more. The second one, when he sold, the reason he took was only so that he'd be able to provide again in the future to the needs of the community. The two people were selling the same thing, the same community, but one was a giver, one was a taker. I saw in a pamphlet in the Grosh Shul with different vorts on each parsha, also in Shari Chesed. So the Midrash says that Korach and his wife were complaining that he had to carry the heavy burden of the Aron, of the ark. The question is, Chazal tells us that the ark carried itself. So then what burden was it for him? Rav Chaim Pinchas Scheinberg, Zatzal, explains that when something is, whether something is easy or it's difficult, it depends on the perspective. When one is enthusiastic, then there is the burden, quote unquote, is very light, and vice versa. So although Korach was a big Talmid Chacham, his attitude towards Torah, as seen in his treatment of the Aron, was that it was a burdensome chore. The lesson to us is that when it comes to Limud HaTorah, if we appreciate the Torah and what it does for us and for the world, then it will help us approach Torah with a proper attitude. Thank you for listening. Have a wonderful Shabbos. Shabbat Shalom.